Indiana struck. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Nesmith in at the 3. And for New York, Josh Hart out there with Towns. Then it's Mikal Bridges. Then it's Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. And what a matchup we have here in the front court, Greg.
Yeah, each of these teams are anchored by their big men. I think it's going to be physical and highly intensified. And that'll start us off already. You can feel the tension in this arena.
Boy, I tell you, you're right. You can feel this one looking like it's going to be a tight one throughout.
Here's Halliburton. And the rebound goes to the Knicks. Brunson the pass to Hart. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
You know, getting inside and doing damage there really elevates Hart's game, and I like to see him be that kind of all-around threat.
That one good for 2.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Now here's Brunson. Out left to the wing. Towns, the pass to Hart. Hart with the screen for Anunoby. Shot clock at 3. Hart kicks to Brunson. Tries again. 2 points. That one goes.
Great jumper there from Brunson, living off that mid-range.
Turner passes to Nesmith. From downtown. And Karl Anthony Towns pulls it down.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
And, guys, that's exactly the kind of high-impact defense they want to see out of him.
And the foul on Miles Turner. That is his first foul of the game. The first quarter of action, 2 minutes in. Back to Bridges. And he's good on the 3-ball.
No hesitation from Bridges. He gets the ball and is primed to take that shot.
And Clark, the debate around Karl Anthony Towns. Is he the greatest shooting big of all time?
Well, look, if you just want to go numbers, it's an emphatic yes. No 7-footer has ever shot it like Cat. Around 40% from 3 over his career. It's not just a 1 or 2 season deal. That's a multi-year career. So I say yes.
Here's Brunson. Following the score by Tyrese Halliburton.
Not sure what the D was doing there. Clearly a breakdown. You can ill afford to give a guy like him that good a look.
Halliburton in his bag for sure right now, showing you everything he's got, including the soft touch.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, Kevin, I did have a chance to catch up with Tom Thibodeau. I asked him about the challenge of facing Miles Turner, and he said this guy is a problem for our offense. Miles is an incredible shot blocker. You have to know where he is on the floor at all times. Now, we don't normally hear a coach talk about somebody's defense first, but Turner is that guy. Ellis?
Thank you, David.
Boy, look at the big fella elevating when Towns goes for the rim. He's doing it on and with purpose.
Shots good by Siakam.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Hart with a screen on Halliburton. Siakam against Brunson. The kick out to Towns. 5 to shoot. And Towns throws it down.
And he can do a lot more damage to the rim than that when he wants to.
Oh, you're right. And with the lead they're enjoying, I'm surprised he didn't put a little something extra on that one.
Well, I think he did plenty of damage nonetheless. I mean, it was only with one hand, but he still threw that down pretty hard.
And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's ready to talk things through with the team. And some changes here for the Pacers. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for Nesmith. Shepard comes in for Andrew Nembhard. And it's T.J. McConnell in for Halliburton. Now here's Brunson. Bridges outside. A three-pointer off the mark. And talking about the Knicks, GA, do you feel they took a step forward last season?
I do. I mean, losing in 7 in the conference semis with all the injuries they had, that really kind of set them back. They ended that game 7 with the Pacers missing 4 of their starting 5. So, no doubt, expectations will be high.
Here's Brunson. Following the score by Miles Turner. Towns sets the pick for Brunson. And it's sent back by Turner.
What timing from Turner. I mean, that's a big part of blocking shots. Reading the shooter and then timing it perfectly to send that shot in reverse.
Shepard with the ball. Defended by Bridges, and he comes up with the deuce.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some blatant defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
And it's out of bounds to the Knicks as New York retains possession. They set the screen. Out to Brunson. Clock at 6. Back to Bridges. It's Hart on the wing. To the inside. Turner with the steal. It's tipped. From deep, Brunson. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. And this group reaching a major milestone this season, notching their 50th win in their last game.
Hey, you love to ensure a winning season, and most NBA teams, even great ones, consider this a major accomplishment.
Now McConnell. After Jalen Brunson missing on that last three-pointer. Here's Shepard. Misses off the right iron.
That's a shot he's got to hit. You don't get many looks better from that range.
From deep three-point territory. And no good on the last second attempt this time. 1 quarter in the books, and it's been a close one so far. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what stands out to you from New York in this one?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
Yeah, I like the way they play. They're looking to get up and down the court every time. Racehorse basketball here tonight. Strap it up. Don't look down. You'll miss something.
On the court for Indiana. Siakam is the 4, and he'll be next to Turner at the 5. Shepard out there with T.J. McConnell. And it's Mathurin in at the small forward position.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
Here's Siakam. That's short off the rim. The Knicks leading by 3. GA, as you know, Jalen Brunson is a second-generation NBA player.
Yeah, his dad, Rick Brunson, was an 11-year vet who also played overseas and eventually settled in as a coach in this league. So Jalen grew up in those NBA locker rooms.
Here's McConnell. Jalen Brunson picking up that last basket. And that one, good.
Now, how about how he sets his man up there, runs him right into the screen, and then gets the basket.
Brunson against McConnell. At the teardrop. And it's Brunson missing. Pacers trail by 3. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. For years, it seemed like the league was going to go smaller. But lately, Greg, it seems like size is back in fashion.
Yeah, I mean, look at the MVP award, right? Centers and Jokic and Embiid winning it recently. Even Giannis, I wouldn't consider him small. And just overall around the NBA, it feels like bigger teams are having more success.
Now, here's Halliburton. He has 6. This one for 3. And the Pacers can't get it to go. Halliburton against Brunson. And again, it's the Knicks missing.
Well, they'll be happy with that look, even though it didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
And those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Making a statement for sure. I mean, we'll see if they can maintain that aggressive approach, guys.
Really no idea
why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
Yeah, but that's no excuse for that kind of foul. I mean, that might be an explanation for it, but certainly doesn't justify it. And even then, it's just not a good play.
Here's Brunson. Nice. Brunson working inside.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Bounce pass, Halliburton. A nice shot by Neesmith.
And, guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
McBride finds Tucker. Some nice passing by New York here. Here's Brunson. Oh, muscling it in. Brunson.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
They set the pick. And there's the foul. It will go on P.J. Tucker. That'll be his second foul of the game.
And you can see he just didn't get squared up with his feet.
Those are always tough to judge, but I think the official got that one right.
Catching up on the changes for New York. Towns, he's checked in for Robinson. Josh Hart comes in for P.J. Tucker. Anunoby, he's checked in for Landry Shamet. And it's Bridges in for Miles McBride. Now, here's Hart. Anunoby has the open look. And it's off from three-point range. A moment now to hear from our sideline reporter, Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. David.
Kevin, thank you. OG Anunoby has become a great complementary offensive weapon. Coach Tom Thibodeau says he's got a really good feel for it. He's very unique in that sense. He knows how to read defenses and how to attack. Kevin, his acquisition has taken this team to another level at both ends of the court. Back to you.
D.A., it's been phenomenal. No question about that whatsoever. Thank you so much. Count the basket. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline. Cameron Payne's checked in for Jalen Brunson. Pacers trail by 5.
2 minutes remaining in the first.
Pass to Neesmith. Bridges with the steal. .153 left in the first half. Lots of room. It's hauled in by Tyrese Halliburton. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 7 shooting the ball here in the second quarter. That's good, and that evens things out for him. 50-50. 4 of 8 shooting this game.
That shot by Halliburton, not easy. Taking the hit and still finishing the play.
Tyrese Halliburton is flat-out special, Clark. You say it all the time. He is an absolute machine on offense.
He really is an orchestrator, a maestro of platinum-level capability. His turnover numbers, outstanding. He's a guy that flirts with the 50, 40, 90 shooting splits and is going to lead the league in assists, I think, the better part of his career going forward. That's how good he is.
Now, Hart following the three-point attempt by Obi Toppin. Halliburton outside. And finished off by Halliburton.
How about Halliburton? This fella going right to the rim, sneak dunking on that attack. Impressive.
Here's Bridges. Connects on the 17-footer. Bridges has got 5 now.
He's somebody that's really comfortable carrying the offensive load.
Here's Halliburton. That one falls through. It's his 6th make from the floor this game. Now 6 for 10.
Halliburton's future is bright, and that's got so many folks excited because he can really play and fill it up.
Bridges shot. Good. We've got 22 seconds left now here in the second. Halliburton up top. Payne covering. And it's Halliburton missing. Hart kicks to Bridges. Payne with it. It's stolen. So that'll be it for the first half. Fairly even battle underway in this one. It's the Knicks leading by 5. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks very much, Coach. This team is still developing
Thank you, David. We'll be back after halftime for the start of the second half momentarily. And as we get into this third quarter, as we've seen so far, neither team able to create much separation on the scoreboard yet. Tyrese Halliburton has been sensational.
And how about the amount he's contributing in the scoring column through 2 quarters? He has been terrific.
And you know what? They've come at him a few different ways defensively, and nothing has slowed him down.
They've got OG Anunoby. Jalen Brunson out there with Mikal Bridges. Then there's Towns, and it's Harden in at the 4 seed. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
And so here is Indiana following the score by New York. Here's Siakam. Bridges with some nice defense.
Man, I can't believe he blew that gimme, guys. Well, I know he's frustrated about that.
Brunson, that's a 2-pointer. It's rebounded by Indiana. Turner's got 4 rebounds in this game. McConnell with it. Brunson picks him up. Here's Shepard finding the lane and finished off by Shepard.
Perfect dime drop that time. Nice execution of the bounce pass.
Brunson scanning the floor. Towns, the pass to Hart. And the foul called on Pascal Siakam. That is, and yep, we thought we might see it. And the coach's challenge has been triggered on the person who couldn't review NBA rules.
There will be 2 minutes.
Review in closer detail what constituted the original personal foul. Getting a different angle can sometimes make it a lot easier to determine.
Indeed, and the one thing with replay review is that when you see the slow motion replay, you really get a new appreciation for just the immense speed at which these players are moving and how fast the action really is and how hard it can be sometimes, Greg, to make the right call. And so the word is in. They've decided that the call stands as it was made on the floor.
And, even if a coach still feels this wasn't the right call, you got to acknowledge the effort being put in to reviewing it. The double checking, and the game continues on.
Catching up on the changes for New York. P.J. Tucker comes in for OG Anunoby. And Cameron Payne subbed in for Jalen Brunson. Thomas Bryant, he's checked in for the Pacers. Toppin comes in for Pascal Siakam. Indiana trailing here, and that's out of bounds. Indiana will retain possession.
You take a risk with those long passes. They're lucky the D couldn't collect it.
Here's McConnell. And there's the drive. Bridges with the steal. Got a piece of it. Hart hits to Payne. Tucker the pass to Hart. Some nice passing by New York here. 6 to shoot. Here's Bridges. It's rebounded by Indiana. Pass to McConnell with a tie. Toppin with it. 2 minutes gone in this third quarter now. A shot by McConnell, no good. And so it's Hart who brings up the ball for the New York Knicks. The lead is 2, and that one's good. Towns.
Well, you got to respect and admire the focus of Towns. I mean, he just doesn't get rattled. He just stays with it, embraces the challenge, and keeps coming.
Here's McConnell after the made shot from Karl Anthony Towns. And McConnell gets it to go. A little under 2.5 minutes gone by here in the third. Now here's Payne. He's covered by McConnell. Bridges against Bryant. And up the court come the Pacers on the break. Bridges outside. count it. Good. Bridges has got 9.
Nimble inside play by Bridges, working his way to a close-range shot.
Here's McConnell. And he's got his first free throw of the game.
And 74%, so-so. We probably wouldn't mind seeing it a little bit higher.
Mitchell Robinson's checked in for the Knicks. So he gets them both. So it's the Knicks now. A 2-point game. Here's Bridges. Toppin pulls it in. Indiana's gone 1 of 2 from beyond the arc since coming out of the break. And stolen by Payne. And it's slammed in by Bridges.
And there you see the basketball IQ Bridges has. Natural court sense. He knows exactly where to be.
Here's Toppin. That's good, and it's McConnell with the assist. McConnell's got 3 assists now in this one. Bridges outside. Pass to Tucker. Here's Payne. He's covered by McConnell. Shot clock at 6. Here's Robinson. It's rebounded by Indiana. Mathurin for 3. The offensive rebound. For the tie, Shepard. Back to Toppin. Hard against Mathurin. And it's thrown down hard with both hands.
And one of the better athletes in his draft class, Mathurin, with quick lift off the floor and then the power to hammer it home.
Bridges shot good. And so it's Rick Carlisle here calling timeout. He's made the decision. He wants to huddle up with his guy. And New York making a change here. Brunson's checked in. 1:27 left to play in the third. Bounce pass from McConnell. Here's Shepard. McConnell finds Toppin. Good. And McConnell gets the assist. McConnell's got his 4th assist with that last one here tonight. For New York, they've gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Out to Bridges. Back to Brunson. Outside Robinson. Pass to Brunson. Plays it up and banks it in. Brunson's got 12.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grinded out game.
In the corner, it's Toppin. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. The Pacers shooting their 5th and 6th free throws of the game.
And really, the form at the line all season has been terrific. 79% as a team.
That's been one of the strongest aspects of this team this season. I mean, there have been very few off nights for them at the free throw line.
And New York making a change here. Anunoby's checked in. Now, here's Bridges. He's got 13. Drills the three-pointer. Bridges has got 9 points here in the second half.
And for the night, Bridges is cooking with grease and showing no signs of slowing down. The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Spins. Brunson outside. Pass to Tucker. And Tucker slams it in.
Fundamentals, guys, using the one-hand slam.
Well, he makes the basics look pretty exceptional.
I'd suggest that he stay with those basics because we've got a tight one here tonight.
3 quarters of play in a close game here. Knicks lead by... And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this 4th quarter promises to be a good one. Here's Brunson. On the court for Indiana. The forward spots with Neesmith and Siakam. Halliburton in the backcourt. Nembhard to his side. And it's Turner in at the 5 down low. Brunson against Halliburton. Just 5 on the clock. The rebound by Turner. Turner's got 5 rebounds tonight. Halliburton with it. Brunson picks him up. Back to Halliburton. And a kind roll that time off the rim as that one falls.
Tyrese Halliburton so capable of playing multiple positions and roles for this team. And tonight, he's embraced being the scorer.
On deep, Brunson. Excellent defense there from Halliburton. Kicks it out to Siakam to take the lead. The ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Siakam. Well, Anthony Towns checked in for Robinson. Benedict Mathurin, he's checked in for the Pacers. Shepard comes in for Andrew Nembhard. Brunson against Halliburton. Pass to Towns. And the layup's good off the glass. And the Knicks lead by 3.
Paint is Karl Anthony's domain. His body lets him just own it.
Now Shepard. Here's Halliburton. And he can't bank that one in. And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the Knicks. A great fourth quarter, just giving up 2 points. And we have an intentional foul there, G.A. Wish I could say why.
That was pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
The Pacers making a change here. Nembhard's check in. Nailed from three-point land.
Just a reflexive move by Brunson, putting complete trust in his mechanics.
And a wide-open look for Mathurin. And there's the foul. It'll go on Tyrese Halliburton. That's foul number 2 for him.
First team foul.
Here's McBride. Brunson outside. The 3. Pascal Siakam grabs the miss. Pacers trail by 6. Pass to Halliburton. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. And the Pacers can't get it to go. New York's gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Anunoby passes to Brunson. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Here's Towns, and the dunk by Towns.
Inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
Yeah, they're going for the throat.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
Pass to Nembhard. Halliburton feeling it out a bit.
Halliburton has lots of skills you love to see from a young guard. Boy, I tell you what, he's got a bright future. Love watching this young man play.
So for the Knicks, Josh Hart comes in for P.J. Tucker, and it's Bridges in for Miles McBride. So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Brunson with a clean look. There's Brunson from deep.
Man, he's got the confidence. Brunson playing out of his mind.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Well, during the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. He told his team they're being too reckless with the ball. He said, you're turning it over left and right. You got to be smarter and more in control out there. Guys, back to you.
All right, David, thanks.
A young guy who is ready to attack. Mathurin gets the ball and goes straight into his shot.
Halliburton against Brunson. Pass to Bridges. Shoots over Nembhard. And the rebound goes to the Pacers. Turner's got 6 rebounds here tonight. It's Nembhard on the wing. And a wide open look for Halliburton. And the 3 off target.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that.
Runs in the pass to Hart. Into the lane. And it's Mathurin with the rebound. Pacers trail by 7. Pass to Halliburton. Stolen by Brunson. 1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Towns kicks to Brunson. On the wing, Bridges. And it's sent back by Turner. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. Six on the shot clock. On the wing, Anunoby. The three-pointer, no good. Indiana's gotten just 1 of 4 3-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth.
No, it's early in his career, but Mathurin already knocking down several big shots late.
New York leading by 5. Now Brunson. 51 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Bridges outside. New York needs to get off a shot. And the Knicks miss again. And here's Indiana. Siakam outside. Halliburton for 3. Bridges with the board.
Nothing's going his way since the horn. I mean, looks like he used up all his makes in the last quarter.
Second team foul.
So it's the Knicks now. They've led by as much as 10. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock.
First personal foul. Third team foul. Mikal Bridges
gets the first, and that increases their lead to 6. So he gets them both, and it's a 7-point game.
Sensing an opportunity here to increase the lead and capitalizing on it.
I think it's safe to call this one a wrap.
Yep, I'd agree with you. Chalk it up. W in the bag.
Back to Mathurin. Lets it go from 14. Halliburton inside the three-point line. Knicks with the rebound. Knocks it loose. So it's New York picking up the win. Much appreciated, David. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Greg Anthony, Clark Kellogg, and David Aldridge,